All right, we're back for the final of the mixed doubles this evening. It's a no-cap event. We have an all-Canadian final between Trish, Trish Grzesik, Jay Barlow, Debralee, and Dave Switzer. Dave and Debralee coming out of the two-loss bracket, so they have nothing to give here in the final against Jay and Trish. And we just had Jay pop his head in here. I think he thought we sicked Don Stewart on them.
What?
I know.
What?
Shocking.
You mean we didn't want him hanging out back here?
Again, Don making the rounds out there, just touching.
Out there, just nose touching everyone, including Dave. Dave's a big man. I don't know that I would test him.
Oh.
Dave's like the Canadian Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jay staying focused now, though. First time we've got Big Pretty on the feed so far this week. Dave, popular Ontario.
He was on earlier.
Oh.
I had him on earlier.
So as we watch these players warm up, they're probably going to take approximately 82 darts before they're ready to play after playing an entire event. Looks like Dave's feeling pretty good today, though.
Well, to battle through that single game matches, definitely have to be on your game. You can't take any legs off. But they do get back to this finals. I think we've got a Team Canada picture here coming in.
Yeah, a little photo op for the Canadians.
Something to do best.
So you see them flipping. I don't know if that's a loony or a toonie, or they actually have a quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth half of heads or half of tails.
I think it's only 1.3 at the moment, but it's close enough. So Dave does show a bullseye, but just barely a bullseye. Jay gonna try to beat that. Now this is an interesting matchup because as much as we talked about Jay and Trish, and you see there Jay does win the cork, but as much as we talked about Jay and Trish not being a couple that plays well together, Jay did inform us that they have been playing together more often, and one of the reasons that I think this is such a good team is because no one, and I mean absolutely no one, has more confidence in Trish's game than Jayson. Jayson will absolutely tell you Trish is a monster, and he means it every single time he says it.
Yeah, he is very supportive of Trish and her travels and dart tournaments. At some points, I almost don't know how much Jay actually likes playing, and just supporting Trish.
Yeah, it can feel at times that Jay plays as many tournaments as he does because he knows that Trish likes to play and is very good.
So we see back-to-back big triples from both of the guys to start. Jay staying a little straighter, catching the 5 mark.
Oh, and Trish on both sides of the triple 20 there, and low with the third. So just a 1 mark for Trish.
Debralee here going to step up. Finds the triple with her third dart. Jay a little lackluster the last time we saw him on the feed, but don't let that fool you. This guy can definitely play darts, and we see 2 triples going down. Oh, and a slack dart on the third, but damage done with that 120 scored.
A lot of times for Jay, it is a matter of focus. We see him kind of fade in and out of his want to in matches, and I think playing with Trish, because she is so uber competitive, he won't allow himself to fall into a lackadaisical mentality.
Well, and honestly, Trish will call him out for it.
It's true.
She is, as much as we know Jay knows her game, she knows his game. And we see a big 2 triple turn from Trish there.
So Debralee now stepping up. Going to have to go with the 18s because Trish did take away her toy. Oh, and she's only going to come away with 2 marks. So Debralee and Dave struggling early on in this leg. Both only averaging 3 marks a turn. Jay, the big average, with a 5-5. Going to try to continue those ways. And he will, as the first 2 targets are triples. And the third's just a single. So a 7 mark for Jay there.
Dave with a big 7 mark on the 16s. Trying to reel this leg back in. Again, Dave and Debralee do not have any losses to give. If they lose this first set, it will be over. Jay and Trish did win the king seat. Trish frustrated again with a blank turn. So I believe she's gone 1 mark, 6 mark blank. Definitely not the consistency we expect to see from Trish. Jay throwing at that trip 16. Really been the MVP of this leg. Easy to see with a 6 marks per turn average. Dave really needing to follow that up, and he does. Great shot by Dave. Both the ladies kind of slack here. And here we see the finals of the other side, of the other no cap.
This is bracket 2 of the mixed doubles no cap. So on one hand we have the all-Canadian final. On the other hand we have Brad Oxendine and Julie Weger versus the team that we saw earlier, Jim Tederman and Kelly Papuzza.
Jay with a big shot there in the upper left-hand corner to shut it down with the point lead. 3 numbers going into Bulls, but only up 16 points. Dave only finding 1 bullseye. Trish with a good fallout, with another good fallout. Oh, and she is struggling. See a shake of the head from Jay. A lot of darts today. These competitors are tired.
Oh, and Deborah only putting in 1 bullseye. So Jay now, an opportunity for 3 bullseyes to take the first leg. And this the final of the mixed doubles no cap bracket 1.
Yeah, Jay and Trish have been sitting since probably a little before 8.
Well, no problem there as they do win that leg handily. Not the greatest of standards as we see both ladies only averaging a 2-0. The men both sub 5-0. So yeah, the late night and the wait time has certainly affected the darts, but they're still gonna battle it out. There on the right side, we see Julie Weger finishing up the game with 3 bullseyes.
So Dave Switzer stepping up here. Big open from Dave. Buck 80. Closed in 120 points.
Kevin, I think it crashed.
There you go.
think it's when you try to record. No?
His first match I recorded.
Oh.
It stops. Freezes. The match is still recorded now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they can.
Yeah, that's all recorded live.
It's not recording this, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Right now we're being recorded? Well, that's awful. I didn't realize that.
Back on.
Alright, so a short interruption there, but we are back.
Now we're starting to see some true colors out of Dave Switzer and Trish Grzesik, who were a little lackluster that last leg. Debralee still needing to step it up a little bit here. We all know she can definitely play this game. Just on the other side of the wires here, but does find a trip 20 with the last start.
So Trish stepped on the board with the 18 to score on. She's going to look to put in quite a few, but not going to do it, as she only hits 4 marks to maintain that 4-0 average. Dave with a 7-0. Coming to the board, going to look to continue that.
Ooh, the big last start triple there.
Oh, and Jay gets cheeky as he tries to steal the 20 away, but comes up just short.
See the grin from Trish as Jay walks back there. Debralee, though, only able to hit a 20.
Yeah, Debralee's struggling here in this match so far. If Trish can continue to throw a 4-0, it's going to be hard for Dave to maintain the lead, battling 2 against 1.
Yeah, and there we see Trish doing the smart thing. Takes that 20 away. Makes Dave, who is averaging much better, open up a new number so he can get some points. Oh, he's going to go straight at that 17. I don't really like the indecision on this shot. Does find the trip 16, though, so rescues the shot a little bit. Jay now with a clear shot at that 17. Definitely the most focused we've seen Jay on the feed so far.
This is the Jay I expect to see come Wednesday when playing in the finale. And this is the Jay we did see in the MDI, but unfortunately for him, he went up against some tough teams and just couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, great last start. And we were joking about it, but Jay is a very good blind draw player.
Well, I think Jay is a better doubles player in general than he is a singles player. He feeds off of having a partner more than he does playing singles. And that's part of the reason we question how much he actually enjoys darts, because I think he cares more about not letting down a partner than he does winning singles.
Trish 51 scored, but a little errant on that 15. So still a chance here for Switz.
Don't look now, but Jim and Kelly are ahead of Brad and Julie Weger on the other board. That's certainly an upset, but Brad gonna put that to rest. Puts 4 20s and closes the 17 to retake the lead.
Switz does the same with a 5 mark on the 15 to regain the point lead. But Jay with a big opportunity here. 68 points. Think we're going to see him throw over at that 15. Have a 57-point lead headed into the bullseye. Oh, just down into that 2.
Debralee trying to atone for that 2.75 average, and she's actually going to drop it to a 2.4. So just not what we're used to seeing out of Debralee here in this match. She has played a lot of darts today. I wonder if that's getting to her. So Trish will just stay solid, close up the 15.
Yeah, Debralee making it to the final leg of the triple dip against Lisa Yee. So a lot of darts. Ended up losing in the finals of the winners bracket in that, which is a best-of-9 match. So again, played all kinds of darts today. Maybe the culmination of that.
So Jay walking the board, looking for 3 bullseyes. He'll find a single with his first dart. He's going to take a step back and reset. Meanwhile, Julie Weger finishes up the leg on the right side with 4 bulls. Jay going to put in another bull with his second dart, and he's going to be very methodical, take his time on this. This is when you know Jay's giving it his all, and that's exactly what he does. 4 bullseyes there to take the match for Jayson, Barlow, and Trish Grzesik, beating and defeating and sending the other 2 Canadians away, Dave Switzer and Debralee Roberts.
Great shooting, though, to both teams. Tough bracket. Both the traditional Canadian finish of the dart match, chest slap.
Yeah, we've been told that Canadians do like to slap. So those 2 showing that there on the feed. The old open-handed chest slap exchanged by the 2 males there.
Some more pictures for them. So we'll go full screen on the other doubles match here.
So Ox only coming away with 3 19s there.
Yeah, Ox and Julie Weger definitely the on-paper favorites in this match, but Jim and Kelly persevering. Kelly catching that trip 20 on the last dart, big shot. No way we're gonna leave them out of this match. Julie though coming back, big shot.
We saw Jim and Kelly play very well earlier against PJ and his partner Therese. So I'm not surprised that they're hanging in this match. Oh, and we see throwing at doubles, finally biting somebody in the rear end as Jim only comes away with 119 on 2 darts. So here comes Brad Oxendine. Throwing at the 19s, he gets the point lead, walks right back up to the 20 and trips it for the close. So Kelly Papuzza.
Stepping to the board, trying to get a new number. Oh, only comes away with 1. So Julie Weger kind of carrying the team right now. Steps up to the board. Oh, looking to close that 18 and score, but only comes away with 2. So Jim with the big opportunity here to try to turn this match around. Couple triple 18s. He's going to close down that 19, stop the bleeding, and only hits a single 18. Ox going to do his job. Close the 18 with points and the 17. Big shot from him.
Kelly now going to try to right the ship for her and her partner Jim on the 16s. Only going to hit 2 of them, however, so a comfortable lead for Julie Weger. She steps to the board. Looking to take away that X on the 16s. And she does with the third, a 4 mark on the 16s to increase their point lead by 16.
Jim just off the camera there with the 5 mark on the 15s. Ox now with a great opportunity to shut down this leg. Puts in the 3 15s necessary. Sometimes 3 fat ones is all you need.
Yeah, commanding lead here for Julie and Brad. 3 numbers and 55 points, and Kelly's not going to do too much damage as all she does is put an X on the 17s while throwing it to bullseyes. So Julie now needing 3 bullseyes. First dart P-hole, second dart double bull. Doesn't get much better than that. Julie with a 4.09 average, helping her partner Brad to the victory in the mixed doubles no cap bracket 2. The runners-up Kelly Papuzza and Jim Tederman.